Where's your mum? Where's your brother?
Pooja wants to have some tea.
I would love to be a Bollywood actor.
Really?
Who knows?
And a guilty pleasure after you've had a tough race?
Often say sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh, yum!
Maybe for you.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
And how heavy are these?
I was going to say Bollywood.
Hi, I'm Pooja Chaudhary and welcome to our podcast, InControversial. We're thrilled to have with us today the legendary Sir Mo Farah, someone who needs absolutely no introduction, the king of long distance, 4-time Olympic gold medalist, a string of world championship titles and world records, and so excited to have you with us. Welcome to the show, Mo.
Thank you for having me.
And welcome to Mumbai, if I may say that. Your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my first time in Mumbai here as an ambassador for...
That's excellent. The reason you're here as international brand ambassador for the Tata Mumbai Marathon, celebrating its 20th year, as iconic as it can be. Your experiences of this wonderful city and the energy that you're experiencing here.
No, honestly, it's amazing to be here. So I just arrived as an ambassador for Tata Mumbai Marathon, 20th edition.
Yes.
Where did we see this? There's been changes happening throughout the 20 years and it's really important for us to share that and to show the history of, Mumbai. It's a beautiful city.
It is, indeed it is. Thank you so much for saying that. Any tips for first-time marathon runners that you can share?
Yeah, honestly, as I said, this first one is always the hardest because you don't know where the barrier is. And often, as I said, training is most importantly, but most importantly also, just go out there, enjoy it. Don't put pressure on yourself. If it's your first one, I'm sure it's not going to be your last one. You will learn a lot along the way. And just get through halfway. Once you get halfway through, and then kick on. But just go out there and just do the best that you can. That's most important.
Nice. It's nice that you say that for first-time marathoners. But if I was to talk back and speak of your own journey, you started running at the young age of 11. Can you recall your first race and the emotions and thoughts you experienced when you were at that starting line?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous when I was a young boy, age of, as I said, 11.
Nothing to lose, right?
Yeah, you're so young, but you do complicate it. And throughout my career, I learned so much along the way. But most importantly, honestly, I was a kid there who was happy, who's enjoying himself. And what an amazing journey it's been.
I know, and from that little kid to go on to win 4 Olympic gold titles, like I said, a string of world championships, world records. You continue to be the king of long distance, as they call you, the legendary Sir Mo Farah. What a journey of, from the struggles to victory.
Yeah, honestly, it was an easy journey from, as you said, from struggle to victory.
Yeah.
Because again, to win 2 gold medals in front of my home crowd in London, that was amazing. We saw a country where everybody was one. Didn't matter where you were from. We were embracing ourselves, hugging each other, Union Jack, and that just shows you the power of sports. And to win in front of 75,000 people was an amazing feeling. That's
I
what
can
kept me
imagine.
going
To
for
win
years.
on home soil would be special. But, to talk a little bit more about that personal journey that you just mentioned, the real Mo Farah documentary that you came out with a couple of years ago, my God, awe-inspiring beyond belief. What personal, intimate details that you shared. And I can imagine that it must have been so hard to have lived with that truth. But how did coming out with that documentary actually change your life from that point?
No, honestly, as I said, I'm an athlete. That's what I'm known, and you win medals for your country. But I have a story, and for me, it wasn't easy to come out with that publicly because you achieve everything you have. Without my family, my kids behind me, it wouldn't happen. But they just gave me support, the courage to actually talk about it. And one of the reasons why I did it was seeing my kids, at that age. I couldn't imagine them going through what I did. And it was so hard for me every day having a conversation with them and them asking you questions. You're like, where's your mum? Where's your brother? What's happening? And at least I owed it to them.
Yeah, it was in a way living in the closet, isn't it? I mean, to live with a truth which you can't talk about.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. As I said, you lived with that for 30 years at the back of your head. And often for all of us, things that we do struggle with, mental health or other issues that we're facing, we do seem to block it. But now we're in a world that we can talk about it. Anybody can talk about anything. We're open, but also try and just get to the bottom of it and heal. Well, that was the most important thing for me.
I would imagine so, yeah. Heal from there on, now that the weight is off your shoulders.
Yeah.
And, sort of going back to your homeland, going back to Somaliland, how was that? Must have been so emotional meeting with your family, other relatives, the other village folk?
It wasn't easy going taking that journey, because that's the journey I took as a young boy. But again, you know, for me, if it wasn't sports, if it wasn't from my PE teacher who encouraged me to join the running club, and finding sports a way out of being free, then I would never achieve these great things. And it just shows you, you know, no matter what, sports can overcome. Together with, if we create an event and sports, as I said, you know,
That's
celebrating.
fantastic.
And this thing started when we first started that journey.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy journey, but to become what it has, it's incredible, and it just shows you.
Yeah, I mean, not an easy journey, and you've, you know, it's had its share of challenges. How did you continue to stay focused on your goals?
Just stay in my lane, having the right team behind me and the right people supporting me throughout my career was important. But also I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being out there, training, putting in the miles, working hard,
Wow.
learning to, you know, about races, and gonna make mistakes in the race, pick yourself up. What can I do more? Can I do a bit more? Did I overcook it? And most importantly, enjoy it, because that's your moment.
Wow, nice. Let's lighten up the mood a bit. As they say, Pooja wants to have some tea. So I'm going to ask you some quick rapid fire questions. If you were to pick one song to play during a race, which one would it be?
Eminem.
Which one?
Yeah, Lose Yourself.
Oh, nice.
One
All right.
chance, one moment.
And if you weren't running, what would be a secret talent?
I would love to be a Bollywood actor. Just saying.
Really? So is that rumor true? Then you're going to become an actor now?
Who knows?
The weirdest superstition that you follow before the start of a big race?
It's weird. I lost my hair years ago, but often before a race, I always have to shave my hair and feel good about myself and just feel light and ready to go.
That's nice. And a guilty pleasure after you've had a tough race?
It's often say sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh, yum! Lots
say
of
too much.
calories.
Yeah.
And if you could swap your life for just one day, whose would you swap it with?
It's hard to. I wouldn't and would. It's hard to say. But if I would, I'd probably say Denzel Washington. He's one of my favorite actors in Hollywood, and Man on Fire is probably one of my best movies in Hollywood. And again, imagine playing that role. And
terrific body of work he has, and just as prolific as yours, if not more. But yeah, looking back, Mo, if there was that one turning point that shifted your life from struggle to success, what do you think it would be?
Just as I said, just someone recognizing my talent and believe in myself, believe in me. That was probably that one moment, you know, easily where we had people in our lives, that person to say to you, you know what, you still as good, even though you didn't have a good race, and to pick you up off the floor. I think it's important, and that would be probably my wife many times, who stood by me for many years, with this ups and downs.
Terrific, tremendous. And I do believe that you have some really good looking shiny metal that we'd love to touch and feel and see. Are you carrying your medals with you?
Maybe for you.
Oh, please, thank you. That would be special.
Okay, there we go. So which one do you want to see? These are
guys,
my
this is as
Olympic
real as
London.
it gets.
It's got my kids' names on it. I engraved my kids' names on it because I gave them one each. So that one you have, this one's Armani. It's for 2012. She was the second born. And that's the 10,000 meters you hold in.
That's
Aisha.
Aisha. Yeah. Wow, that's excellent. Beautiful. Oh, and there's two more, right?
And this one's a Rio. So this one will say Rihanna, my oldest daughter. When I fell over in the race, I have to pick myself back up. That's all I was thinking about.
That's a great gift to give to your children. Each one has one of them, right? Bragging rights for life. Wow, beautiful. Yeah. And how heavy are these? Imagine you have to wear two at a time around your neck. I'm going to give these over to you. They're just too precious.
Thank you.
And can we have the special?
The Mobot. As you say, Bollywood.
Thank you so much, Mo, for sharing your story with us. What an inspiring and incredibly awe-inspiring journey. Thank you so much.